I'm sick. But CapCut is sicker, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this interface. What an amazing, user-friendly, lovely interface. Come on. So today, I'll try to explain everything about CapCut. Why? Because it's an amazing tool. It's a lovely tool that you can use to edit your videos. Now, first, this is where you're gonna live. This is where the most work is. That's why I love to put it like this. And I love, if you're an editor, I love to have a second screen, but for now, this is not an option. And so, yeah, as I said, CapCut is very, very user-friendly. This is an example of what a project would look like. As I said, I'm gonna explain green screen, audio, everything in this video. So here, this is the audio engineering. This is your background noise and editing. So it is separated into two main categories. I don't love to use the main line because it will edit everything together and I would love to keep them separated. Now, what is this? What is all of this? I know it looks intimidating, but it's fairly simple. It's fairly simple and easy to use. Now, first, this area, this is where you're gonna live. As I said, as a video editor, this is where you do the cutting and pasting. So as you can see here, like this, it's a continuous video, right? But we cut it, we do some stuff. You see, this is, it's cutting and pasting, right? For example. So you can see, it's to leave jump cuts. Anyhow, this is how you cut and paste. You need these tools. So how do we create a cut between this and this? It's by using the split tool. The split tool is Control B. Now, shortcuts is your best friend as an editor. Control B. I would recommend getting a mouse like this. I don't know if you can see, or something like okay, getting something. This is my old mouse. As you can see, I'm a father of 5 cats and it's killing me. So it has like these customizable 4 buttons and I use them as a shortcut. I would recommend these 2 shortcuts, which is the split, Control B, and then delete. Why delete? Because you're gonna say Control B here. And of course you can customize the shortcuts and then delete, and then, yeah, or you can just do W. But be careful, because if you don't want to, let's say I want to cut from here to here, if I hit W, if I select the clip and hit W, everything is deleted. We don't want that. We want to hit Control B, select a certain area, and then we can hit W, or we just can delete. Because if you have the shortcut, you just use the mouse to edit this because it's a huge step in editing. I'll show you an example right now. But another thing is color correction. Okay, so this is the editing tool. This is it basically. It's just cutting and pasting, cutting and pasting. That's it. It's just gluing visual materials together, you know, Frankensteining a product, and that's it. Okay, how do I import videos? I'm gonna show you the easiest way, which is to drag and drop. Just select the video, drag, drop. Congratulations, now it's imported. Another thing is, yeah, you can preview by clicking. You will preview the footage. Then you have the audio. You can use the CapCut audio, for example, here. And you can scroll if you have a mouse wheel. I think it's Control and then scroll, and Alt and scroll. I'm not used to the touchpad, but I wanted to make it as unfamiliar for me as much as possible, so that we can learn together, so that I can show you that editing is simple, it's not hard. It's all about creativity. Editing is 60%, I would say 60% tools, yeah, but 40% skill. And with time, you will become so good at the creativity part, the skill part, that with any tool you can edit. I know a lot of professional editors, and the problem is they're used to one tool, and then they were like, "Oh, I can't switch to this other tool, or I can't use the other tool because I'm unfamiliar with it." And that's wrong. Why is it wrong? Because you're limiting yourself with the tools. But creativity has no bounds. Yes, yes, tools are important, but or however, um, the creativity part is what matters here. For example, as I said here with the clock. So I have a video of a clock, right? And I want it to tick. Let's mute this for a second. We mute the clip, and then we see this. This is big clock ticking or whatever. So I just searched here clock. Oh, not, I think just sound effects. Yeah. Oh, I found it in music. Really? Anyhow, you can just say clock, search, and you will find the effect that you need. And then you would just have to sync it with the video. Simple, very simple, fairly simple, right? Even this footage, you can come to media and then library, and then just type clock. Just type clock, and you'll find too many clocks that you can use, a lot of clocks. Now, I would, getting a pro subscription is not important. I'd say if you're not making money, start with the free version and then move on to the pro one, because they give you a lot of footage. In this window, like for example, instead of just going to a browser and then going to a stock footage website or whatever, this is it makes it so easy, to automate the task. This is so easy. And I'm using an external hard drive. This is why it's giving me this warning. Now, so this is, as you can see, as I said, media, the audio, and then the text. In the text, this is the text, okay? I would recommend using auto captions for all of your products. Oh my God, now it's pro. It used to be free. It used to be free, but fair, I guess fair. The stickers, I don't use it a lot. Effects, these are the effects. For example, I'm using here this texture, which is grain. If you can see, it's like a painting picture, right? It is this one. Yeah, it's this one. I'm using it as a grain, okay? Because when you use green screen, it's better to use a texture to make it look like, I know this is not the best work, but no one is gonna say, oh my God, look at this horrible green screen. No one's gonna say that. Don't worry yourself too much about the details. People are coming to social media because they are looking for companionship. They are looking for people to spend their time with, to eat their food, something entertaining, and escapism of some sort, And then there is these like transitions. I'm not gonna explain transitions. You can explore it with yourself. Oh, captions, as I said, it is here, and it's pro, sad. Filters, So yeah, these are like these filters. You can experiment with it. I'm not gonna tell you to, I'm not gonna like take your hand and show you everything. No, no. It's your own projects. The only way to learn is to experiment with it. I'm just explaining here. For example, how to put layers upon layers. I can just take one new adjustment layer. And it's all about layering. It's all about this and that. This is editing basically. And then now if you notice this section here, it has the video, the audio, the speed. So the video settings, for example, the scale, the transform, all of that, you know, stabilize. This is all, bro. For example, here, blend, we can make it the opacity, blah, 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 whatever. And then audio, I always use enhanced audio, even though I'm using, it's a good mic. It's not expensive. It's a bit cheap. So the quality, it's okay. Especially it has like noise cancellation and it's using, they say AI. I don't think it's AI. I think it's just simple filter, simple, you know, noise cancellation. If you're familiar with Audacity, you'll know. However, when you enhance the voice, this is AI. It uses AI to enhance the voice. Also, there's another thing, which is the voice changer. I always use like reverb or something, voice character and whatnot. How can, okay, if you want to apply more, let's say more than one effect, more than one audio effect, you can just go here and then create compound clip. Now it's a compound clip. If we go here to audio, you see it's original, but the reverb is applied. If we double click, we can see that this is the original one and the reverb is applied. Let's go back. So yeah, this is how to apply more than one effect. Okay. Now for the last part. Okay, speed is speed, you know, you want to make it x2, blah, blah, blah. And then there's, you can change the audio pitch, you know, when it's fast, it'll be like a mice voice. When it's slow, it will be like so deep. But if you turn it off, it will try to keep the pitch as normal as the original video. Yeah, animation, simple PowerPoint animations, you know. Since the dawn of time, the internet times, I mean, animations and transitions are, I think it's, if you're familiar, if you can get to this video and watch it, I think you're smart enough to know what animation and transition are. Tracking, motion tracking, I don't think this is very advanced and I don't think you need it. You can, any effect or anything, you can apply it using different tricks. Sometimes the processor, the tools that you're using will not benefit you enough. For example, this video here with the speed, I used smooth slow-mo as optical flow. You can see here, it's very smooth, and what optical flow and smooth slow-mo is, it's trying to come up with new frames, you get me, so that the video would be very smooth. If it's 25 frames, for example, and I slowed it down by half, it'll be 10, 12, I'm very bad at math. It'll be 12.5 frames. So you only have 12 pictures. There's no 12 and a half, right? It will only be 12 pictures. That was a very terrible example. If you have 24 frames and you cut it by half, it'll be only 12 pictures. So it will create more pictures, because this video, if we can see here, this original video, I don't think it's, I think it's low frame rate. And so it's trying to create more frame rates. And then let's see it without smoothing the transition, the slow-mo. You see? It's very choppy. We want it to be smooth. And that's what this tool achieves. Another thing or another point that I wanted to talk about is removing green screen. So from where? You go to video, remove BG background. Now for green screen, what I would recommend is first you would have to adjust the video. By the way, I used a selfie camera to film this. You don't need a high production high. I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk in a lower tone because my voice is really hurting. So what I would recommend is go to adjustment. What is adjustment? It's basically color correction. So you'd go to adjustment, and especially with green screen, you will go to the HSL, right? Yeah, the HSL, and choose every, like if you can see, it's here, it's dark, it's light, something, something. So we do some color correction here. Yeah, I'm adding particles is basically noise. You can see the difference. It's very slight. And then you would go to the HSL, then add more and more until it's very green, right? Until there is separation between the character or the actor or whomever and the background. You go to the remove background, chroma key. This is the fastest, cleanest, or one of the cleanest ways to remove a background green screen since the dawn of the internet. Now let's say, like this video, editor, please show this real video for 1 second. Now for this video, for example, I did this on purpose so that my editor can train on CapCut, can use the different colors of green, you can use this footage to train yourself. Now this is for the chroma key. Another tool, very great tool, custom removal. It's like painting a brush, okay? For example, let's say, but you have to animate it. I want to remove this. Oh, it only uses the Pro. The custom removal tool, basically rotoscoping. I think you're familiar, guys, with rotoscoping. It's the most, or one of the efficient ways to remove background. The only downside that it's slow. It takes a lot of processing power. And this is great. They're making it free. Amazing. What's the difference between this and that? Smart. This is manual. For example, we can see now my face. You see? It's a good tool, but the most powerful tool, or one of the most powerful tools that CapCut has, is auto removal. For example, if I hit here, auto removal, and wait a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds, depending on your tool, this is how fast it'll go. So yeah, this is actually very fast. Now, what to do with this? You see this green stuff? To remove this or to color correct it, you also need color. You will go back to adjustments and then go to the HSL and choose this color, for example. Wait. And then choose this color and then make it, you see, go to every green, also this saturation. go to the saturation, make it unsaturated, unsaturated, unsaturated. Now it's gray. That's it. This is how to deal with this. Or you can just go to the, again, the green screen, which is, okay, I already ruined this clip. Or for example here, for example here, if we go back to video, remove BG, you can see we can do the clean up edge, as you can see, or feather edge. I forgot to explain the mask. The mask tool is very important. As you can see here, I'm using the circle to remove these. What, okay, you can do a lot of things. For example, let's say I only want my face, okay? And then we can duplicate it, Alt, and then drag to create a duplicate, okay? And then okay, and then for example, let's say with this I also want my face, but if we go here to basic, move it, you can see that now there is two people. So what is the use of this tool? Basically, let's say you want to put two clips on top of each other, but you have to cut. For example, you want to remove something, like, you know, the shorts, for example. I want this video and I want the video underneath. What I can do, I can go here, mask, then I can add mask, and let's say okay, rotate it, and yeah, if you can see here, this is the feather. The feather is basically fading and blending. We can make it big. We can see here that it's fading, it's blending into the other clip. But if we decrease the feather to 0, it's gonna be sharp. Now let's go to exporting. Exporting, I would recommend these settings, okay? Oh my god, even the watermark is pro right now, where you want to save it, export it. I guess that's it. This is the settings. Yeah, this is CapCut.
Okay, hello guys. Abdullah forgot to mention something, and it's about changing the ratio of the video. Let's say you want to upload your video to the TikTok. So all you have to do is to click on the ratio and change your ratio here. That's it. And this is the last tip.
As I said in the beginning, it's not about the tool, it's your skill and creativity. The only way to learn is to do. The only way to learn how to edit is to edit every day. Edit, 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 edit until you become a pro. Don't go into it. Don't rush into it and buy the pro and learn DaVinci, whatever. No. Make it easy. Make it easy on yourself. And I would say this to the pro editors. I used to look down upon Canva, CapCut, and I know you graphic designers are. I know, okay? For example, I remember this one time where I was telling my friend, a graphic designer, that I'm gonna do a full tutorial on graphic designing. And he said, yeah, bro, we need it. I see these Canva posters going around. And it was funny what he means. I know he's not looking down on people that uses Canva. I use Canva. I use CapCut. It's all about not using just a template, you know, because you can tell that it's a template. You can tell that people didn't put any soul, any creativity into the product, and it's not that good. I think you should love whatever that you're doing. You know, we Muslims have this belief that you have to do every action that you take, everything that you do, you have to do it to your best abilities. That's it. Subhanallah, وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. This was Kais. Like, subscribe, share this video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.